The Activision Blizzard deal, it's going to go through. We all know it's going to go through. It's not going to go through. You don't make a deal like this if you're a giant company like Microsoft unless your I's are dotted and your T's are crossed and everything's in line. You don't just take a chance. You don't jump on it. You know this is going to be a thing, so you're all lined up. You're ready to go. And Sony is claiming that it's going to be unfair. And Microsoft smacks back at them, and they smack back pretty hard. Microsoft, in documents revealed, says, quote, Sony has the ability to respond competitively to Xbox adding new content to Game Pass by including more of its exclusive content into PS Plus and or making its newer content available in PS Plus, which to date it has declined to do despite charging a higher monthly subscription fee than Game Pass. Ouch. Oh man, that is Microsoft basically saying, Sony, you can compete with us. You just got to make PS Plus better. And you've not done it. And you're charging more for a crappier product. That's basically what Microsoft is saying. Well done, Microsoft. Absolutely love it. Very interesting. Let's take a look. This is a news article over at Pure Xbox. Let's take a look at the comments here because you know these are going to spark some comments. You know there's going to be some drama here. And that's what we're here for. That's what is enjoyable and it's fun. Notorious Macabre says, I'm loving these low blows to Sony, which to date it has declined to do despite charging a higher monthly subscription fee than Game Pass. That is a good one. That's the smackdown. That's the slap. That's the slap heard around the world. You're charging a higher monthly fee, but you're not releasing your games to your players. And you're going to complain about being, anti-competitive? I don't think so. Snake V5 says, I actually agree here. I feel this is something Sony could do, but they won't. I think, honestly, their hand is going to be forced here. I think PlayStation won't have a choice. I think subscription gaming is the future. I think Microsoft has a distinct advantage this generation, already being set up for both cloud gaming and subscription gaming. And I think Sony is starting to get its act together here and will be forced, honestly, to go this direction. I don't think they'll have a choice. Nah, Abe Hikura says, we might be looking at one of the first dominoes that leads us into some pseudo-cyberpunk dystopia, but the petty sass is entertaining. He's not wrong. It's entertaining. Very entertaining. Tintin writes a freaking huge-ass paragraph here and says, I dislike the public argument. It shows no one in a good light. Tintin, grow a pair. Also, have fun, man. You're taking life way too serious. Way too serious, brother. Way too serious. He says, no big company is our friend. I don't disagree with that necessarily, but also, I think some companies are doing it better than others, and this was case in point. But hey, man, lighten up. Lighten up. This is hilarious. Hilarious. Somnambulance says, honestly, PS Plus Extra is about as good as Game Pass currently is. There's been, 3 big releases on Game Pass in 2022. They could both improve. That's probably fair. I mean, they can always improve, and I think Microsoft's big complaint right now is, or the big knock on Microsoft is, what are the big exclusives? What are the big day one Microsoft exclusives? Where are they? Once those start rolling in, I mean, it's going to be hard to deny the Game Pass value. I actually think it already is hard to deny the Game Pass value, but Somnambulance is not wrong. Both could absolutely improve. There's always room for improvement there. Last but not least, we've got Microbias here, who says, Microsoft again, being the voice of reason, got myself Plus Extra for the year with my shiny new PS5, and after playing the few exclusives I missed out on, I certainly won't be renewing it for another year unless they really step up their game, which they only tend to do kicking and screaming. They only have themselves to blame for the competition's lead in the subscription front. Instead of standing tall and competing, they instead choose to stamp their feet and scream until they're sick. Wow. Microbius not holding back there. Irregardless, this is going to continue until it's finalized. We all know it's going through. I'm going to say it again. The Activision Blizzard deal, it's happening. It's just a matter of time. I think it's a great deal for Microsoft. I think it does present some issues for PlayStation. I do think PlayStation probably needs to start jumping on that subscription service bandwagon. They do lead, make no doubt, but I do think that there is momentum being built here this generation with Xbox, that Sony's got to be a little bit careful and not to let it get too far ahead of them. Again, I'm an Xbox guy, so of course that opinion is biased. Regardless, I do love the legal smack talk in these documents. I think it's hilarious. I'd love to know what you think. Is Game Pass that far ahead of the PlayStation Plus? Do you have PlayStation Plus? Do you agree with Microsoft's statement that they could improve it if they want to compete? Let me know in the comments below. Again, don't forget that like button. Subscribe to this channel. My name is X1 the Gamer. We cover all things Xbox right here on this channel, and we'll see you guys next time.